Works now. Not done my best work anyways. Hanging a little bit. You missed my my intro. Sorry you did. It was a good one. And I don't think I'm gonna recant it for you and reenact it. So yeah, just deal without. That shot on net shorthanded. Kicked aside. Down comes. Whoa! Wow! There's a penalty. Lex Martin took the bad shot from the back there. He gets up. Looks to be okay. And he'll regroup. Whew. All right, so 19 seconds remaining on the penalty to Poor, who got a penalty for hitting someone. Apparently not allowed here. Oh, that's off the stick. Thought the stick broke, but it did not. Bell, that one hits the post, crossbar, excuse me, and goes up and out. Goaltender might be seeing stars. Certainly seeing streaks as that one flipped right through his head. And Siegel not able to get there. Well, gets there, not able to get the shot. And to the point, off the stick of Zagorski, and Bell's going to hustle. He's going to be first on the puck and just throw it back to center red where Siegel takes it. And power play now. Guillory comes out. Siegel dumps it, not able to get it deep, and back to center red. And Bell's going to walk. He gets...
Dude, that's dangerous. You got to foul that.
And goes to Zagorski. He dumps it down. Guillory goes back to Zagorski. He looks, shot. That one's knocked aside. Thrown back into the corner. Siegel takes it. And it's chipped past him. Up to the point to Bell. Bell holds it in with the hand. And they continue to play. 21 seconds remaining on the power play. They're going to ice it. They do. And with 13 seconds left. So we've got a change on the power play. We're going to have Annigan step in. We've got Annigan, Poor, and Wilson. Shot by Poor there. And in behind the net. And up to the point. Shot, that sizzles wide. Up to the point to Regenton. He flips it over. Goes down low to Annigan. Annigan centering pass, taken away. And back come the Wolves. Wilson lays the body. Regenton tries to work it out. Does once, now gets pinched. And thrown over to Wilson. Wilson looks, and tries to outlet. Poor follows on though, and Annigan throws it up to Poor. And taken by the Wolves. Annigan dumped in front, no call. Held in nicely at the point by Cessna. That shot goes wide. No, it was Regenton, excuse me. Now it goes to Martin at the point. Martin looks, and comes out, but Martin still fights for the puck. Gains possession. And now knocked back down to Regenton. Regenton hits Monroe. And Monroe gets plastered. And it goes to Cessna. The ref not moving. Bozzella back. He's on his high horse, flying around. Outlets it down, but taken by the Wolves. Thrown in front. And over to the corner. Goes to Zeiler. And taken by Zeiler. And he outlets it to Bozzella. Yes, that was a handlebar mustache if you're if you caught that down in the lower hand corner there. There's a gentleman who works here that has quite the facial hair. We'll leave it at that. And, oh yeah, he's also wearing muck boots. So, shot held by the Wolves goaltender. Coming right back in your kitchen. There you go. View number 2. We've got Poor, Guillory, and Castilli with Bell and Martin. Bell cuts out, goes left, right, continues down, cuts wide, comes with speed. Nothing there, tries to wrap around. He gets met, but sends the player flying. And Martin goes to Poor. Poor was covering for Bell. And that's an ice. It is an ice. We're going to whistle now with 6:23 to go. So I'm glad it's you than not me watching through this netting. Might have had a little bit too much fun yesterday, and if I had to look at that, probably wouldn't have held my breakfast down. So hopefully you're doing all right. I know I'm not, so good luck. Puck gets out, let it up to Poor. Poor comes down, chips it by, continues with speed. Poor looks to absolutely be flying today. Oh, that's a cross check from behind. That's called. And we'll go to the power play. And we're going to have the line of Guillory, Bowen, and Castilli. So we're shaking things up here, trying some different mojo. And we'll have Bell and Zagorski at the point. Puck won forward by Guillory, but possessed by the Wolves. Guillory picks the pocket, goes once, goes twice, shot, save made. Beautiful glove hand save there by the goaltender. And 1:22 remaining on the power play. And Guillory gets tied up, taken by Castilli. He goes wide to Zagorski, shot, that buzzes wide. Goes to Bell. Bell chips it down low. And Guillory has it. Looks. And tried to go to Bowen. That's taken away now. Does go to Bowen. And he looks, goes to the point to Zagorski. And that one's not on the mark, not able to be handled. I'm not sure what happened there. They look to be on a different page. That goes to Castilli. And Castilli goes to Bell. Bell cuts to the middle, beats one, beats the second. Shot, that hits the post. And now in behind the net. Bowen goes to Castilli. Castilli goes back down low to Guillory. And now it goes to Castilli, who's flying around. He looks, shot. And not able to get a piece of it. Is Bowen in front and held by the goaltender. So now we're going to have Wilson, Anigan, and Poor. And yeah, I've decided I don't want to do shots today, so my head can't handle it, so you'll have to mentally do it yourself. I apologize. But right now it's a lot to a little in favor of the Vengeance. Maybe periodically I'll give a time update and a shot update as far as my opinions. You don't pay me for them, but you're here to listen to them. So here we go. Pouring behind the net. And player fanned on it, but it was able, because it was a fan, just got by the stick of Wilson. Regenton goes up to Anigan, and Anigan goes cross to Wilson. There's a knee on knee, second one of the game that's not called. And it goes to Anigan. He looks from behind, penalty over, shot. In behind the net, Anigan has it again. And he goes up to the point to Regenton. And down behind to Wilson. Wilson goes to Anigan. Anigan shot. That sizzles wide, and Cessna there. All Vengeance here early. 4:05 remaining in the first period. And Wilson keeps it in. Wolves go up the wall. Here's the speed that we didn't show our talent of yesterday, and now we are, and just absolutely throttling a team. Just haven't been able to bury the puck. So Regenton down low. Anigan covering at the point. Off the glass. Poor with an absolute thumper sends the player flying, and that'll be an icing. So 3:29 to go. We've got Siegel, Kawhi, and Irwin now as the line. So coach kind of testing the waters here, trying a few different lines to see what gels, what mixes. We haven't been scoring of late, so throw something at the wall and see what sticks. Let these boys kind of go play hockey with each other and see where it ends up. Bell down low. He takes the body, puck at the feet, and the Wolves throw it to the point. That's going to clear everyone. They look, and dump it up the wall. Try to dump it in. Taken away by Siegel. Pressure applied by Irwin, and down in it goes behind the net. And held by the goaltender of the Wolves with 2:42 to go first period. All right, so we've got Giesman, Bozzella, and Monroe with Regenton and Zagorski. And D to D they go. Regenton looks. His shot hits a skate and goes up into the netting. And Zagorski shoots that one and not able to get it through. And it goes to Monroe, taken off of his stick, and they dump in and go to work to the Wolves. They're not the New Jersey Wolves, they're the Jersey Wolves, so I guess they're old Wolves, not sure. But puck in behind the net and taken by Zagorski. Outlets to Giesman. Giesman looks, now hits Monroe. Fortunately, that wasn't able to be handled, and now Zagorski again throws it wide. It goes to Monroe. Monroe tries to cut back against the grain, and puck does get out. That's offsides, and we're going to whistle now with 1:53 to go. First period. We've got the line of Castilli, Poor, and Guillory. The Wolves dump that one in, so we're seeing a bit of pushback here now late in the period from the Wolves after what has been a very heavily slanted ice. Matter of fact, I think I see the one side melting. It was so hot and feverish on that end, but Vengeance not able to put the puck in the net, and it's an even game. So that goes to Cessna. He jumps wide, goes off the wall, clean look, shot, save made by the goaltender of the Wolves. Guillory steps in. Cessna and Martin are your D pair. One by Guillory. Shot, save, score! Rebound! Vinny! Put the puck in the net. Castilli just buried it. Calmly walks to the bench. So 1:22 to go. 1-0. The Vengeance finally able to crack the case of the goaltender for the Wolves, who has been very, very solid. And Guillory steps in. And it goes to Martin. Taken by Castilli. Castilli looked out at the Poor, did not, and now Cessna takes it. Oh, he gets hammered from behind. You got to call a rough. That was probably the place to do it, but not made. Now over comes Poor. And rimmed around. Comes over as Castilli. And a penalty coming. Against the Wolves for a rough. All right, so we're going to go with the line of Irwin, Siegel, and Bowen on the power play. So this has me flashing back to the beginning of the season. They're going to see if they can go. I like Coach trying to mix it up, looking for combos and sparks to get some goals here. Vengeance have struggled of late to put the puck in the net, and here we go. So we've got Bell and Zagorski at the point. And Siegel steps in, wins that one to Irwin. Goes to Zagorski. He walks now, goes down low. Bowen will do battle. Nope, goes past him and Siegel. And Irwin over, pinches the wall. That's going to be nice. And we're going to whistle with 38 seconds remaining. First period. And Irwin applies pressure. Gets knocked past him, though, and they chip it past Bell. Bell says, get that out of here. You're not going to beat me wide. And tried to outlet and taken away. Zagorski comes over and taken by Bell. And Bell looks, outlets to Bowen, stepped up on. He gets bumped. And they do get it out. Irwin, not even near the puck, gets dumped. And it's time to start taking the body, boys. And that'll do it for first period action. I'll try not to fall asleep and be back to bring you second period action momentarily. All right, as we get ready to begin second period action here, I think one of my shot totals is correct with the 0. I don't believe the Wolves were able to muster a shot that period. I could be wrong. I'm not the goalie dad, so I don't know. But now we've got Wilson, Castilli, and Guillory as your line. Wilson's shot, that's held to save by the Wolves goaltender. So 32 seconds remaining on the power play. Oh. Wilson wins that. Goes in, gets tripped. No. The ref shakes his head as he watched the player get tripped and says no. I don't think anything infuriates me more when you know you screwed the hell up and insist that you didn't. Anyways, Castilli's shot, that gets blocked. And dumped in nicely by the forward of the Wolves. Zagorski takes it. He goes D to D. And Bell looks. Outlets deep, just past the second Castilli. And we've got an icing call. With 1 second remaining in the power play. Don't think you're going to get your Big Macs today, folks. Sorry. .12:21 to go. Here comes the stat tracker, shot keeper, goalie dad, to tell us how badly I missed the Vengeance goals shots, but I don't think I missed the Wolves shots by very much. Oh, geez, this is a full-fledged, like, where they shot it from and high-risk shots, and this is a goalie's dad's best friend.
I have it at 10 to 4 right now.
Oh, they had 4 shots. Oh, man, I thought I was right with 0. All right. Didn't doubt that they had a couple, but just didn't remember any. They weren't seemingly anything of consequence that I would have remembered, but I can ask the goalie dad because he probably remembers every one and has talking points for his son, right? We all do it. His is just different because he's a goalie dad. All right, so we've got the line of Giesman, Monroe, and Bozzella. Giesman just took a high, hard hit, and cuts to the middle is Regenton, and it's off a skate and thrown back down. Martin comes down, chips it, and Monroe down. Now it goes to Martin, and Lex cuts the middle. Nice outlet there to Zeiler, and Giesman gets it deep. And Monroe's going to chase. And Monroe ties the man up for a second, but out it comes. And Kawhi takes a couple fans. Bowen comes over, takes the body. And Giesman, behind the net. Not Giesman, Jesus. Zagorski behind the net. The Z's, man. The Z's get me every time. Anyways, it goes to Kawhi. He's not able to get it out. They go down low, taken away by Zagorski. It goes to Bowen, and Bowen throws it out, and it gets to Wilson. And Wilson goes over to Bowen. Bowen chips it down and deep. And they look up the wall and by everybody. That they call a tip, which was the clearest icing of the day, and they don't call it. I don't understand. But anyways, it goes to Cessna. Cessna tries to go up the wall. And Bowen down low. He takes a bump. And now Wilson over. Puck to the point. Clears everything. And that just goes by. Uh-oh, look out. Tip. 2-on-1. Wilson on his high horse trying to get back. Zagorski there. The puck goes into the corner. And to the point it goes. Bowen out. That puck goes wide. And centering pass gets knocked aside. Up to the point. Kawhi not able to get there, and it goes behind to Zagorski. So the Wolves finding success here. Flying pressure. This line's stuck. Again, it's the second period, so it's tough. And high pass in the slot. Kawhi, can he get there? He gets there, but doesn't get it out. Dead tired. There's the penalty. Knew it was only a matter of time. They were dead tired and stuck in their own zone. And now the Wolves are going to go to the power play with 9:20 to go. Honestly, I didn't put the score up because I thought there was going to be another one, and then I kind of got distracted and forgot it altogether with. But didn't want to click that button once. When I could click it twice, it would feel so much more satisfying. Anyways, apologize. The score is now up and updated. Shot that slips through the goaltender, but goes wide. Taken by Bell. So we've got Bell, Guillory, Poor, and Martin. Yes, you got to figure out the forwards and defensemen in that sentence because I didn't put them together. Centered shot, score. So we apparently, as you can hear, have the second annoying parents of the group. It was actually very interesting watching them go at each other in a large stadium like Lefty. And we had this team in Columbus, whose both parents are just very over the top and annoying because their kids are all going to the NHL. And you can hear it in the mic here. All four cheering for your kids, but the next level cheering is kind of off the chains. But anyways, puck in behind. We've got Guillory, Castilli, Poor, Martin, and Bell. That one's ripped around to the point. And Castilli out. They dump it back down low. Martin goes. Centering pass shot. Kicked aside by Neat. And off the point. That clears everyone. No ice. Not going to be far enough, even though the officials really want to make that call. They still make it. Are you kidding me? The kid stopped skating halfway down the ice. right? So we've got Irwin, Anigan, and Siegel with Cessna and Regenton. I love the changeup. I love the kind of trying different things and getting people to go, but I felt like today is a great big bad day to start switching lines, right? Stop sniffing glue, stop doing everything. Coach is just trying to screw with me over there because don't know who's on the ice all the time because I'm so used to the same people being out together. Anyway, centering pass knocked away nicely there by Regenton, and it goes to Anigan. He gets dumped, and now Siegel gets toppled, and Irwin gets pinched. So the Wolves seemingly have started to play a much more physical brand of hockey, slowing down the Vengeance and starting to give them fits. Nice play there by Siegel, hand-eye, taking that one out of the air. There's a pass, or shot, excuse me, that gets deflected wide, and now Anigan goes down. Irwin has it, looks, goes to Siegel. Siegel goes back to Irwin. Irwin in front to Anigan, taken away. Puck sits there for Siegel. He tries to go to the point. That gets deflected, and out come the Wolves. Outletted wide. Cessna gonna get it with the pressure applied to him. Irwin takes it. He comes down, cuts outside, knocked away. Now the fans are cheering just for defensive plays. Liked it better when they sucked and weren't getting shots, and they shut the hell up. Anyways, nice play there by Irwin to cup the stick. Nice legal play to push down on it. Bozzella out. He outlets to Giesman, and Giesman cuts right, cuts left, continues on. He pushes, shot. No, beautiful stick check from behind. Takes the scoring opportunity away. So Giesman, Bozzella, Monroe, Bell, and Regenton out. Bozzella steps in, wins that one, but not taken possession of by the Vengeance. Gets knocked back to center red, and Giesman dumps it. Not deep, though, and thrown outside the zone. Giesman tries to go to the D. Now he does. Goes to Bell. Bell looks. Backhand pass. Past Monroe. Chipped back to center red all the way. Again, the 15th poor icing call. I don't think they know what it is in this area. Bozzella chips it up and out. And chipped up the wall to Bell. Bell goes D to D to Regenton. And Monroe tried to go wide. Now it's dumped back down. Regenton will chase. 5:54 to go. Second period. Monroe goes up to Bozzella. That shot gets knocked aside. And Regenton gets a pressure applied immediately. The Vengeance look to have slowed down. They had that jump, they had that snap, they had that go, but they don't seem to have it currently now. After being all over the place, putting up just a lone goal. All right, so things have kind of settled down. I can get back into my comfort zone of players, and we've got the line of Wilson, Bowen, Kawhi with Cessna and Martin. Wilson steps in, and Bowen knocks it to the point, and Bowen comes out. That one goes wide, and taken by Cessna. Kawhi chips it, and across comes Wilson. Wilson has a step, Bowen's in the middle. Can he get it there? No, he tries to cut to the middle, gets it knocked away. Goaltender's hurt, down, didn't see what happened. Looks like maybe he hit his head off the back of the post. All right, goaltender seems to have regained his faculties. Luckily, it's not an NHL game because the spotter would have pulled him, and I don't know that they have another goaltender. So hopefully he's all right and feeling well. And taken by the Wolves. That shot goes high and wide. Goes down to Cessna. He does battle. Now Wilson over. And Kawhi there. Goes up to Wilson. Wilson tries to one-hand it out of the zone. Not able to do so. And it goes to Bowen. Bowen throws it up just past the stick of Kawhi. Kawhi and Wilson run into it now. Bowen comes in. Offsides are the Vengeance. Kawhi's momentum carried him forward. 4:46 to go. Second period. Do it again. Guillory, Castilli, Poor with Zagorski and Regenton. It goes to Castilli. He goes to the point to Regenton. Regenton goes back down. Actually behind the half wall down below the goal line, excuse me. And they gain possession to the Wolves. Guillory over, stocks off the glass, which I might add is the glass on the side that we're on, which is odd because it's an elevated platform. The glass is actually, there's a pass wide to Castilli. Center to try to hit Guillory in the back door. Hit a skate, goes wide. But the glass is just as tall as the players of the official. Very weird setup. I guess it's probably cheaper to do it that way. But, yeah, they added this rink a couple years ago or a year ago. I'm not sure how recently, but it was. Anyways, like I said yesterday, we were here 2 years ago. This didn't exist. It was like an old meat packing factory. And I'm happy to report the Icebox second rink is not as cold as the Icebox original, right? So no sequels are ever as good as the original. So they just couldn't hold a candle to that. And, yeah, it's a little bit warmer here today. So that's nice. We've got Irwin, Siegel, and Anigan. That one sizzles wide on the rebound. And outletted up. Taken away by Bell. Now Irwin. And Irwin's going to go back to Martin. Martin looks. Can't get the puck to settle down. Flips it over for Bell. And Siegel goes wide to Martin. Martin shot. Kicked aside. One thing I'd like to see there a little bit when you're coming down that left side is put that puck a little bit more in the middle so you have a rebound that kicks out front when you've got bodies there. Otherwise, if you put it too tight to one side, the goaltender just puts it in the corner and you kind of lose your opportunity there for a play. This one goes all the way down. Siegel gets a stick on it, but not enough. Puck goes back down to Bell. Goes to Siegel. Siegel has Irwin. Not able to get it there. Still fights, though. Now it goes to Irwin. And wide to Siegel. Siegel cuts the middle. Shot. That's knocked aside by the stick of the defender. And Siegel fights. Still gets tried to go to Anigan. That's taken away. Now Cessna down. Anigan smartly covers. And it goes to Anigan at the point. He just rips it back down. Cessna gets back. And now we've got three back for their push. Uh-oh, look, they go wide, though, one-on-one. Nope, player lost the handle. Didn't look to ever really be thinking about testing. Just wanted to get it deep. That's a high stick. And taken by the Vengeance. And again, shot. That gets blocked. And now Bozzella over. Back they come one-on-one. Cessna steps up. He's going to push. Will Jamison get on? Nope, we're offsides. Oh! Blindside hit on Bozzella. Just got absolutely thumped out of nowhere. Not with the puck. So 1:51 to go. We're going to have Monroe, Bozzella, and Giesman with Zagorski and Cessna. I can tell you right now I'm in no shape. The double Z's are going to kill me this time. I'm going to call Zagorski's Zeiler, Zagorski, and maybe I'm just going to not call them anything and say somebody dumped the puck in. And that's what happened right there. So puck almost kicked out in front. Monroe applies pressure. Now somebody just went over and tried to get the puck. Not able to do so. It's tipped past another somebody for an icing. And you don't have to skate for it. So lesson learned there. Don't waste your energy. Even if the puck takes 15 minutes to get over that goal line, they're going to call the icing. So again, thanks for joining us here this season. I know we've got another game, but appreciate everybody, the kind words and, appreciation for it. That's why we do it, is so everybody at home gets to see it, and so the kids can go back later and listen to my horrible voice make a stupid call. But they enjoy it, so it's nice to hear in the positive words. So thank you for everyone, and hopefully we're together next year, all of us, and can do it all over again. So puck goes to Monroe. Monroe goes back to somebody, and somebody goes up to Bozzella. And Bozzella goes to somebody number 2. Not that he's number 2 anywhere other than in my mind. And he's really, number 95, I believe. So puck goes behind the net, and Monroe applies pressure. Now they chip it up the wall, and Bozzella uses his speed. Cuts the player off, pinches him to the wall, but they outlet it wide. And Wilson overtakes. And Bozzella has it. They need to change. 2 of them. That's stays in, though. 27 seconds. Not ideal to have a 2-minute shift, but they've gotten stuck. Uh-oh, look out. Centering pass taken away nicely by Regenton. Centering pass. Score. Too long. Too long. Can't be out there for a 2-minute shift. It's going to hurt you every time. Not sure you want me to put the score up now, do you? Anyways. So after thoroughly applying pressure and dominating, we're going to go down in the second period 2-1. Have probably outshot them a hell of a lot to a little. And, yeah. Again, just not able to put the puck in the net, and it's killing us. Join you back here momentarily for the third period. All right, welcome back to third period action. And Wilson takes it. Cuts wide, cuts the middle, and puck knocked off his stick. Now taken by Bell. And Bell goes wide to Regenton. Regenton looks, fans on it, and Bell's able to recover. He gets possession, cuts left, cuts right, and he goes down. Back come the Wolves. Look out, shot. That hits the post. And down the ice it's going to be for an ice. Covered by, no, not covered by Neat. And watch, oh, geez. That hit a body in front and went in on Neat unexpectedly. He's able to make the save and equal to the task, but oh, man, we don't have another game today, and I think I'm ready for a beer between the recovery time from last night. And, yeah, I think my family back home. My wife's family's in, and they're doing a bar crawl down in Southside today, and I kind of wish I was there part of the day today, especially now that it's 2-1 and we're not playing so well. Anyways, we're gonna get this. We're gonna come back and we're gonna go right. So taken by Zagorski, we've got poor Guillory and Castilli out there with Cessna and Zagorski. Puck outlet to Castilli, goes up to Guillory, knocked off his stick. There's a punch right in front of the official. He just looks at it and says nothing. And Castilli down low. And Guillory cuts left, cuts right. And comes out with the puck. Looks, cuts in the middle. And goes wide to Zagorski. Zagorski to Guillory, shot. That hits the blocker. Goaltender caught that one out of nowhere. Castilli gets hit. And Cessna misses, but back come Guillory and Zagorski. Cessna was able to cover up there. Deflection goes wide, and Guillory has it. And Guillory looks, continues on. He gets knocked. And along the boards it goes. He goes wide to Martin. Nice read there. Martin with room. Shot. That one goes off the glove of the goaltender behind the net, and Castilli has it. Back down low. Guillory looks. Centering pass. Castilli hadn't cut. And no ice. Puck is not going to get there. We could sit here for 15 minutes and actually have it not be an ice this time. Bell goes, cuts the middle. And he looks. Still looks. And Siegel calls for it. Hits off of his stick, though. Goes back to Bell. Now it goes to Poor, who was covering at the point. Poor backdoor tried to pass to Siegel, knocked away, and taken by Bell. His slap shot a mile off there, but it goes to Irwin. Irwin goes to Martin, goes back to Irwin. Shot, saved and held by the goaltender. 9:56 to go. And Irwin steps in. They do battle. Siegel gets dumped. Up to the point. Not held in by Bell. And Bell goes to Martin. Martin retreats. And goes back to Bell. Off of his stick. Chipped up back to center red. And dumped in on an ice. A tip. Right, but the problem is he was dumping it from behind. It doesn't matter if it gets tipped. He iced the puck. Anyways, taken by Martin. Goes to Siegel. Siegel goes up the wall, takes a bump, continues forward. And the Wolves outlet it. Up the middle, and back they come. Taken by Bell. He pulls up nicely. And outlets to Siegel. Siegel tried to go up the middle. And taken away by the Wolves. Look out, shot blocked by Bell. And thrown up the middle. That's going to be an ice. It is. And we get a whistle now with 8:50 to go. Oh, guess I got to plug the computer in here. I'm dying. While it is not the original, the OG ice box, it is apparently still cool enough to smoke my battery, so let me get ready to plug that in here so we don't lose the broadcast. Okay, my cameraman here has advised me on my few seconds of looking down that the power play is coming out. All right, so we're going to have Castilli, Bowen, and Wilson. Enjoy my big fat head there. Hope you liked it. And that sounded horrible. Sorry about that. Never mind. We're just going to cut that off. Anyways, shot by Cessna, and that's held by the goaltender. All right, Wilson figures out which dot we're on here. He comes over and wins that one to the sidewall, all down behind the net. That hits the stanchion, right out to Castilli. Shot, that's off the side of the net. Wilson shot, rebound. They're in deep digging now. Castilli shot, and behind the net. Wilson has it. This is what I like to see, just getting dirty, getting the puck to the net and battling. Now Wilson behind. He tried to go out front, taken away by the Wolves, and up the wall, ice down on the bench, and we lost camera. Give me a second. I'm guessing that battery got zapped too. Welcome to the wide world of homemade broadcasting, where nothing goes right and everything goes wrong. All right, so we're back. Shot there, rebound, save. Get the puck to the net. We've got Guillory Irwin. There it is. Not sure how that went in. It's all right. Good. And I think Siegel got that one. Again, I was, playing with my camera. That's not a euphemism. Trying to get it to work, and kind of missed what I got. So I guess the battery didn't die. The memory card's full, which is kind of funny because I may have forgotten to swap them out, erase it, or do anything with the previous recording. So that's my bad. So Coach going to keep Guillory, Irwin, and Siegel together. And nice hit there by Guillory along the wall. And the player gets up and now is going to push. Taken away nicely by Bell. And whoa, nice save. And one too many. Might have been one too many there. Are we going to get one? Looks like we're gonna treat him like a dad again and not gonna call anything. We'll take it. All right. No harm, no foul. No blood, no foul, right? It's like old street basketball here. Take your liberties and keep on going. So we've got Kawhi, Wilson, and Bowen. Puck knocked back to center red and chipped up the wall, hits the player in the back, and Martin steps up at the blue line. Bowen outlets it up for Wilson, and Wilson comes in. He jumps it down low and gets bumped into the wall. And Kawhi there, they outlet it right up the middle, and back come the Wolves. They're going to dump it down. And then behind the net, Bowen takes the body, and Wilson has it. He's going to push. Look out. He's got a head of steam. He's got Kawhi on the wing. Wilson drives wall. Still has Kawhi. Shoots it. Doesn't make the pass, and it goes over the net. And down low to Kawhi. He comes off the half wall and knocked into the corner. Bowen over. Bumps the man. Puck comes free. And Kawhi there chips it, holds it for a second. And Bowen dumps it down low. And now Kawhi follows on. Up to the point to Martin. Martin walks left, goes right. Nice move there. Cuts to the middle. Looks. Continues to drive. Now drops it to Regenton. Regenton's shot. Wilson gets dumped in front. No. I love the head shake. No. He absolutely tackled him in front of the net, and we're going to say that's legal. It's no DDT, but it was still a tackle. And yes, we have seen one of those earlier in the year. We were talking about that last night. May have gotten somebody a couple game suspension, but it was, and the player was all right. So that's why we can laugh and it's in jest. But yeah. Anyways, so Zagorski and Cessna, that's an icing call. And we've got the forward line of Poor, Castilli, and Guillory. .607 to go. I'm not sure what a tie does. I guess a tie makes us tied with this team, and it would go on goal differential. I think they lost 4-2. Or wait, no, this team would have one tie, and yeah, I'm really bad at the math, and now that my head's spinning, it's probably not good. I'm just going to spit moronic nonsense out. So I'm going to stop trying to talk aloud and calculate things live on air. I'm not bad at math, but hockey math is just a different kind of math. So Guillory not able to get it in deep. Not used to seeing that from Guillory. They got puck on stick and knocked it back. Thought he was going to be in clean. And Castilli comes over. He pinches the wall. And Guillory has it. Just so smooth with the puck is Aiden Guillory. And it goes to Cessna. He goes wide. Poor's going to push. Look out. Mack truck coming in. So we're jamming here. We're black screening. And puck to the point to Zagorski. And now Guillory walks in. Shot! That hit the goaltender in the shoulder an inch higher, and he would have had it in the net. If I had $1 for every time, never mind. So in front it goes. Now, I'm sorry, into the corner it goes. Sorry, I'm trying to put the memory card in. I'm trying to get things working. Trying to get batteries working. Like I think the battery died. No, it seems to be okay. Camera's coming back. All right, let's see what this does. Again, you get what you pay for, and I'm no shape to be getting money for anything today. Anyways, they cut the blue line. Poor takes the body. Now Guillory has it, chips it up, and gonna call the icing. Okay. Wasn't sure. The official was holding two arms up like he wanted to hug somebody. Not really in the mood for that today, but thank you. All right, so we've got Bozzella, Monroe, and Giesman with Bell and Martin, I believe. That's a question mark at the end of that. It is Martin, and just because you're 7'2" doesn't mean everybody else can reach that puck. That one goes out of play. No, there's no penalty at this age for, yeah. I think the consensus is most of the time they're just not going to do that. They're not smart enough to do that. It's just not in their skill set. So, yeah. Puck in front. Martin with a big stick again. And Giesman over. He takes an elbow to the head. And centering pass, shot, saved by Neat with the right pad. Kicks it out past everyone and down the ice. Wow, he didn't. There it is again, that slow trickle in on. .330 to go. Do you think that guy was John for a second? Yeah. All right, so today at the rink might be doppelganger day. I thought one of our dads was down there, and nope, it's some random dad that is not from our team. So, yeah, anyways, outletted by Siegel wide. Danigan, that was offside, not called. Save made by the goaltender with the glove. Siegel knocked to his knees. Puck goes to the point. And up the wall. Going to be gathered on by Regenton. And he changes direction, goes back to Zagorski. And Zagorski looks, goes up the wall to Siegel. And Siegel goes to Irwin. Irwin looks for Anigan. That's taken away by the player who got knocked down. Anigan continues on, driving down the side. Pass. Soar! Anigan with all work. Putting it in, son. Digging, working. Able to one-hand pass over to Irwin, who's able to beat the goaltender low and between the legs. .242 to go.
Yo, big shift. Let's go.
And stepped up nicely by Bell. Puck into the corner, taken by Cessna. And on the half wall, they go to the point, shot, save, neat, rebound. That's knocked behind the net. Danger there. And they go up to the point. Bowen out, challenges. Now they go to the half wall. Cessna challenges. Cessna takes body. And taken by Wilson. He hits Bowen. Behind him. Bowen gets it. Up, not out. Shit. Look out. Shot. Backhand. Pass to the back door is what that was. And it goes to Bowen. He gets cross-checked from behind. No call. Bell comes down. Pinches puck. And now Wilson there. Now we've got some room. And Wilson's going to drive. He pushes, drives wide. Missed hip check. Got a piece of him, though. And then behind the net, look out. No, Lex pinches up. Oh, no, watch. Bell comes up. All right. Dangerous play there. And centering pass goes to Bowen. And Bowen looks. He gets it deep on net. Goaltender clears away. Wilson shot. Saved. Oh, no. Guillory shot. That goes wide. That's why you get the puck to the net, folks. It causes havoc and things to break down. Auto power off. We're all types of screwed up here. The camera died. We're still going. I'm trying to get a battery. And now Castilli goes in. And he works. Puck goes into the corner. Now Poor comes over. And in behind the net. Take the puck to the Wolves, up the outlet. Now Siegel comes over, and it gets dumped down in behind the net. Icing with 35.4 seconds to go. And we're going to change lines. So I'm going to pull Poor and Castilli off and put Guillory, Irwin, and Siegel in. The official threw out the centerman. Wow. Learn how to call icing before you wave people out of the box. Jesus. Anyways, puck tied up now. Bell has it. He cuts the middle. Takes the shot wide, and now 24 seconds left. So what could have been a good 8-10 seconds, if not more, off the clock ends up in an icing. And now we're going to face off in our zone again. And to the point, over the stick of Siegel. They dump it low, and Bell over. He bodies the man. Now his own man cross-checked him from behind. 33 wants a fight. That's what he's looking for over there right now. He's just hacking with the lumber. There's a shot. Knocked to the corner. 2 seconds. 1. And that'll do it. So it wasn't pretty, but they do get it done. Still not able to bury the puck when they have the looks, but they do eke out the win. And we'll see whether we're playing at 8:40 or 10 o'clock tomorrow based off of what the other teams have done. Again, not going to tell you the math. All I'm going to tell you is we've got a chance.